Alright everybody, what is going on? Welcome back to another video and my final class overview video from the beta, from the closed beta where we only had access to the three classes, Rogue, Sorc, and Barbarian. I'm now finally going to look at the Barbarian as who I started with. As much as I wanted to love the Barbarian and play the Barbarian, he's in a very bad state right now. He was nowhere near as strong as the other two, and then trying to keep up with them, it was also a hassle as well. So I found myself quickly switching over. Not quickly, because I did level him to 20. He was the highest one I got to level during the weekend for the amount of time I got to play between trying to make videos, upload them, and get them out to YouTube with the dungeon runs that I've had listed below because I didn't see many people doing that. So I was trying to get as many of those recorded as possible. But here we are. He was fun to play. He just felt very, very weak compared to everybody else. So we're going to take a quick run through his skills, look at those, and then look at his inventory. And as you said, you got my impressions, and we'll show you the moves a little bit at the end. These are just nice little short, sweet, quick look at so you can see the moves and whatnot, since we now have the official game out. Or well, not official, but the beta version. So we're gonna start at the top here. Core skills. So we have Flay, Frenzy, Dash, and Lunging Strikes. After that, we have Whirlwind, Hammer of the Ancients, Upheaval, Double Swing, and Rend, with the passive Endless Fury and Pressure Point. I was running a bleed build, so that's kind of the setup as well. Next up, we have Ground Stomp, Rallying Cry, Iron Skin, Challenging Shout with passives, Outburst, Tough as Nails, Imposing Presence, and Martial Vigor. Another thing I'd like to say too is each one has an improved version, or enhanced as they call it, and then two ways to kind of augment that. You can only pick one of these twos when going through and selecting your skill points to kind of change how the move works. Next up down here, we have Kick, Warcry, Charge, Leap with Aggressive Resistance, Prolific Fury, Battle Fever, Guttural Yell, Booming Voice, and Raid Leader. Next up, we have Rupture, Steel Grasp, and then we have Hamstring, Pit Fighter, No Mercy, Expose Vulnerability, Slaying Strike. And then down here we have Thick Skin, Defensive Stance, and Counter Offensive. Next up, we have Call of the Ancients, Iron Maelstrom, Wrath of the Berserker. With Wallop, Heavy Handed, Brute Force, Concussion, and Duelist over here. Coming down to the final, to the capstones, we have Unconstrained, Walking Arsenal, Unbridled Rage, and Gushing Wounds. Now we're going to come back out of that. We also have the expertise system on him. So you have your technique and then your level with each of the weapons that you have used and have there. We're going to pop in. So then part of the arsenal system is actually right down here. So you have your two-handed blunt, your two one-hands in the middle, and then slashing at the other side. Or I'm sorry, this is your slashing. Then you have your two one-handed weapons, and then you have kind of your blunt weapon there. Until you unlock the arsenal system, it'll automatically pick which weapons it's using for the skills, and I found that it was a little bit annoying, especially because to get the arsenal system unlocked, you have to come out all the way over here to actually do the quest, which is part of the dry steps. And I couldn't get out there to do that because the beta was only in this one area right here. So we're gonna run out and we're gonna see if we can smash some faces in. And yet again, we got bugged. So we're gonna have to come back in, cast it, and then go back out. And we're gonna come run up here. And run out this way and see if we can kind of show off his moves a little bit. Because that's what we were looking to do to kind of round off the end of this video. Alright, cool. So we're using our two-handed boy. We'll see how this goes. I think we had some ghoster stuff up here we can attack. We're gonna use our shout. We're gonna use that. Look at that. It's so much slower, especially if you watched the other two class videos I did where I kind of finish off by like showing the attacks, and it's just like the bleed's nice. Because that's the build I'm playing right now, but it's definitely a little bit slow. It might be better once the full game's released and we can get into everything, but right now, just not feeling it. So hopefully that changes by the time full release comes out. So again, I want to thank you guys for checking out these videos. I kind of keep these ones short and sweet just because it is the beta 2. There's going to be a lot changing most likely between now and the June release date, with it coming out the 6th. If you have the Ultimate Edition pre-ordered where you get the 4 days early access, then you can start on the 2nd, which my entire group will be doing that. So we should be getting a lot of content out to you then fast once that comes out. And definitely next weekend with the open beta, I'll be back with the Necromancer and Druid little short overview videos like this too. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you check out some of the other videos, and I'll see you in the comments.